Hi everyone, thanks so much for watching. In today's video, I have my empties. So I do empties videos pretty frequently, I think, but I did recently move. I know I talk about it in every video. I promise to stop talking about it at some point, but I didn't pack and bring the empties that I had accumulated. I just didn't have it in me, you guys. I had to pack and get out of that house in 3 weeks and I couldn't bring garbage. I just couldn't do it. So I recycled all those things, and this is just the stuff that I have used up since we've been in this new space. So we've been here maybe 3-4 weeks. Yeah, almost 4 weeks actually at this point. Yeah, so this is the stuff I've used up in the last kind of month. But some of these products, of course, I've been working at for a long time. Now, normally in my empties, it's typically a lot of repeats, right? It's always sort of the same stuff. But this time, I've got, the usual skincare stuff that I've used up, but I've got quite a bit of makeup, which is always surprising, right? It's hard for me to use up makeup, so I do have quite a bit of makeup. And yeah, I've just got a lot of unique items that are not normally in here. Products that I've tried for the first time that I've used up, stuff like that. So I think this is, I think it's a good empties. I've got a lot of really good stuff here to talk about. So let's get into it. I'm going to start with the makeup products. Then I'll do skincare. I've got a couple of hair care products and a couple of body products. Let's get into the makeup though. So I did use up an e.l.f. Wow Brow. This is one of my favorite brow products. I did use it in my brows today, but I was really struggling. It's dried out. I was scraping it around the edges to try to get enough out. It's the perfect little wand, and I just take it and I run it through my brows, and then I do typically fill in my brows with a pencil or some sort of product like that. It's a great product because it has a little bit of a tint, it's got a little bit of a hold, and it's got fibers, so it really builds up the brows and makes them look thicker. I'll absolutely repurchase. I've had a few of these over the years and I love it. I love this product. Absolutely will repurchase. And then from Tarte, I have 2 of these, and I used this one up. This was the one that I kept in my purse. This is in the shade Rosé. You can see I'm at the point where when I use it, I put it on, but the little metal edge on here scrapes it off. So it's time to call it. I could fish in there and dig that out, but I'm not going to. I can't remember what the name is for these. I don't know what Tarte calls them. I'll link it down below. This is one of my favorite lip products. Like, I just love it. It's a tinted balm. It feels so good on my lips. It's hydrating. It's easy to apply. I keep it in my purse because I can put it on without a mirror. It's just a soft, subtle, my lips but better, also hydrating, also balmy, creamy, all of those things. I love it. I absolutely love it. I have another one, and when I use that one up, I will repurchase. It's a staple product for me. I love it. Okay, then from Iconic London, I did use up this mini of the Prep Set and Glow Setting Mist. I loved this. It was lovely. It very much reminds me of the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray, in that there's, some shimmer at the bottom, and you kind of swirl it and mix it up, and then you mist it over. If you like a really dewy, glowy, almost shimmery look, I think you would like this. If you don't like when your face has a little bit of glitter on it, you won't like this. Like, it definitely gives that, especially in the sun. If you get in the sun and you turn, you can see this product. I love that. But if you don't like shimmer and glitter on your face, you definitely wouldn't like this. I picked up the mini, and I would love to have the full size. It's a great product. I really, really enjoyed it. I used up, unfortunately, one of the Bite Upswing mascaras. This is my favorite mascara right now. I have gone through quite a few tubes of this. So Bite is no more as far as, buying their makeup products. They've gone out of business. And so I've used a couple of these. I used this one up. I have one I'm using now, and I have one at backup, and then that's it. I'll be done with it, and I'll have to switch to something else, probably the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I feel like they're very similar products. This is the mascara that I am wearing today. I love this mascara, but I do go through these kind of quick. I do find this, I don't want to say it's a dry formula, because when I first open up the tubes and I use it, I feel like it's got it's a good consistency, but it does dry out kind of quick, or maybe because the brush is so big, the wand is so big, I go through it quick. I'm not sure, but I do go through these quick. They do dry out quick for me, but I love them, and I wish Bite was still around because I would continue to purchase this even though it was expensive. That's how much I loved it. So yeah, I have one I'm using, one on backup, and then that'll be it. I have to use something else. And then I used up the Ordinary concealer. This is the high coverage formula. I used the last of it today. It's what I have on today. I love this. The next time I place an order from the Ordinary, I will absolutely repurchase. I've gone through a couple of these. I want to say they launched this a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago now, and I've gone through a couple. I absolutely love it. It's a beautiful formula for mature under eyes, and it's what I have, right? And so I love it. It's creamy, but I don't find it creases. Like I have it on today, and I don't set under my eyes because I find that always makes them look older. I can feel it under there, like it feels creamy, but you can see I don't have a lot of creasing. Sometimes I'll get a little bit of creasing if I go in with too much. That's the thing with this. You do have to go, I go in with the smallest amount. I feel like if you went in with a little bit too much, you would get some pretty good creasing. So I go in with the smallest amount. Love it. Will absolutely repurchase the next time I order from the Ordinary. And then I used up this from Laura Geller. This is the Spackle Skin Perfecting Primer in the Hydrate. This is actually quite expensive. I got this in a BoxyCharm box. There's so many things I love about this. So this component is fantastic. So it comes out like a lotion, like kind of a medium consistency lotion. And so for me, for my dry skin, it's perfect. I put it on, it melts into my skin feels hydrated and just ready for makeup. It makes my makeup look better. I don't feel like it probably doesn't extend makeup. I don't think it claims to do that, right? This is the Hydrate version, and it absolutely does hydrate. There's not a dewiness to my skin. My skin is just healthy and hydrated. Now this does come in other versions, but look at this component, like without any trouble at all, just using the pump. I didn't have to work the product up or anything. It's like an airtight pump, and all this product I was able just to pump out. I wonder, ooh, look at you guys, there was a little bit in there just from it sitting. So this is what it's like. It's this lotion type consistency. It very much reminds me of the Good Molecules, I think it's called the No Silicone Primer. It's just lovely. Now I did get this in a BoxyCharm, and as much as I loved it, was this $45 or $50? I can't remember, but it's very expensive. So I wouldn't repurchase it. I have so many primers to get through, but that's how much I loved it. I have probably 20 primers easy in my collection, and this is the one I just, ever since I got it, reached for it consistently. So if you are part of BoxyCharm and you see this in the pop-up sale, yeah, absolutely grab it, worth it. If you see it on sale somewhere, I don't know full price that I would pay for it, because it does remind me very much of that Good Molecules one, which is probably a third of the price, and I think you would be equally happy with that one. So, but I did enjoy it, and I did use it all up. And then I used up from Morphe a continuous setting mist. I've gone through, I feel like 100 of these over the years. I absolutely love it. It is, just as the name says, a continuous mist. I do tend to use too much because I love it, and I go through these incredibly quickly, like weeks, like just a few weeks I go through this. But you know, they're not, I think they're $21, so they're not bad. They're one of the cheaper setting sprays on the Sephora site. So I will, of course, repurchase. They actually have a limited edition coconut one that I would love to get. So yeah, love this product. One of my all-time favorite setting mists. Then I have a product in here that I went to use the other day, and it's completely full. It's not an empty, but I am just gonna throw it out. I could save it for my next declutter, but I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's from Soul Body, which is a ColourPop sister brand, and it's the Face and Body Bronzing Balm. I really enjoyed this, and it's surprising. I used quite a bit of it, never on my body because I don't bronze my body, but I did use it as a face bronzer. In my last declutter, I said it didn't smell good, and it didn't, but now it smells like, it smells like gasoline or something. Like it's quite a powerful, pungent, off-putting scent. So I am just gonna throw it out, which is too bad, because you can see there's an absolute ton of this product left, and I did really enjoy it, but I just didn't get to it. But it's a beautiful bronzer. It no longer has the creamy consistency that it once did. It feels like Play-Doh. It feels like Play-Doh, but it smells worse than Play-Doh. But it's beautiful. It was a beautiful cream bronzer. So, you know, maybe if you don't, oh man, I could smell that just putting that on. If you're looking for a cream bronzer that gives you quite a bit of bang for your buck, I feel like it's a good one. But I just didn't get to it. I have too many cream bronzers and it went bad. Like really bad. It smells really bad. And then I do have a sponge in here from e.l.f. I put it in here because I recently purchased this. This is not that old. And it's ripping already. Which I've had lots of these sponges over the years and they've lasted quite a long time, like months and months and months. But I have only had this sponge maybe a month or two, and already it's tearing and little pieces are coming off of it, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. They're not terribly expensive. I think they're $4, but still, I want it to last longer than that, so I did put it in here so you guys could see just, you know, I have recommended these sponges over the years because I do really love this sponge, the shape, the texture, everything about it I love. But this one, yeah, it's too bad. Maybe I just got a bad one. I definitely will order again, but yeah, I just thought I'd show you because it certainly didn't last very long. Okay, let's get into some skincare. Now, lots of this stuff is stuff well, not lots of it, but there's a few products that are always in here, but there are some products that I don't think have been in an Empties before. Okay, the first thing I used up is from Tatcha. This is the Violet Sea Radiance Mask. It comes with this little spatula. I got this for Christmas from my husband, so that's how long I've been using it for about 7-8 months. Oh, you guys, it's this beautiful violet color. It smells lovely. I love Tatcha skincare, like just my favorite. If money was no object, I probably would use this skincare exclusively. That's how much I love it. I love how it smells. I love the bouginess of the components. I love the experience of using these products and the products themselves. I don't think there's anything I've used I haven't loved, and this is no exception. This is like this little raised logo, and then it's, you know, this beautiful iridescent, like the packaging is gorgeous, right? This was so expensive. This is definitely something that is a Christmas gift. I want to say this is like $80 or $85. I love this mask. I will definitely ask for it again for Christmas. I feel like when I use this, my skin, you put it on for about 15 minutes, it's non-irritating. I don't get any irritation from this, and I have incredibly sensitive skin. This, when I take it off, and it does come off quite easy, it goes on like a thick lotion, and you just kind of let it sit and then you wipe it away. And when I wipe it away, it wipes off quite easy, which I like because I don't like ones that really set down and I have to struggle to get them off. When I take this off, my skin looks healthier. It looks more hydrated. It looks nourished. It looks brighter. I visibly see a difference when I take this off. So I won't repurchase, but I will definitely ask for it in my Christmas stocking. Love this product. Okay, a product that's always in here, and I will link my morning and evening skincare routines in case you're curious. But a product that I use every evening to break down my makeup is the Heimish All Clean Balm. I get this off Amazon, and I get it because I love it. It works fantastic, and it's a good price point, and I go through about one of these a month. So I do go through it kind of quick, but how much do you get in here? 120 mils. So there's other ones I like. I like the Clinique Take the Day Off. Is that what it's called? I think so. But it's not as good of value as this one. It's more expensive. And I use this every evening and have for years and years. And then another one that is always in here is from The Ordinary. It's the resveratrol. And I use this in the morning, and the next time I place an order from The Ordinary, I will absolutely repurchase. I've been using this years and years and years, like 4 or 5 years I've been using this. Again, I'll link my skincare videos in case you want a more in-depth review of those products, but I don't want to spend too much time because they're always in here. And then I used up this one from Timeless. This is the Matrixyl Synth 6 serum, and I use this every evening. I use quite a few Timeless products. I use their vitamin C in the morning, I use their coenzyme Q10 in the morning, and I use this one in the evening. So I buy the big value size and I wait for a sale. and I do always have this in my nighttime skincare routine. And then this is my favorite sunscreen. It's the Australian Gold Botanical 50. This in July was the only thing I purchased. I purchased 2 of them because they can be tricky for me to find, but this is the sunscreen that I use every single morning without fail and have for, again, years, like 4 or 5 years easy. So absolutely love this sunscreen. It is tinted, and I think it comes in 3 or 4 different tints. I think I get the lightest one probably. Yeah, Fair to Light. Fair to Light's the one I get, and I love it and always repurchase. Some products that are skincare related that have never been in here before, I got this from a BoxyCharm box, and it's the Perricone MD Vitamin C Ester Citrus Brightening Cleanser. It was just okay. I couldn't use it every day. I did find it a little bit irritating, which with all of the Perricone MD stuff, I find that to be the case, that they are a little bit irritating for my super sensitive skin. It's an expensive brand, but I do see it all the time on the Boxy pop-up. So if you wanted to try this brand, I wouldn't try it at full price. It's incredibly expensive. I wouldn't repurchase this, but I was happy to have it and happy to use it. And like I said, it took me a long time to get through this cleanser, and I used it in the morning because I didn't use it at all it wouldn't break down makeup or anything like that. And again, I did find it a little irritating. So I wouldn't repurchase. I wouldn't purchase anything from this brand at full price. I would pick it up if I wanted to try something in a Boxy pop-up sale, because again, every month this brand is in there. And then I had this one from Good Molecules. It's the Glycolic Exfoliating Toner. I got this, I think I ordered a long time ago from Beautylish. They had a Good Molecules like box on sale where you got a whole bunch of Good Molecules products. I love Good Molecules, and so I ordered the box, and this was one of the products. I can't use glycolic acid on my face. It's just too strong, but I used it up on my body just to use it up. It's quite a good size container. It was a watery consistency, and it worked really well on my body. I do try to use some sort of acid on my body. And so yeah, I enjoyed it, and I used it up, and it was great, again, on my body. I don't know about on your face. I used up a razor. I usually have one of these every month. I will link the video where I talk about why I dermaplane my face, but I do shave my face once a month. Gets rid of the hairs, gets rid of the peach fuzz, gets rid of a little bit of the dead skin on top, and just makes my makeup look better when I do it. So I do it once a month. There's a razor that I used up. You guys, I used up one of these. Now this is a mini, but I'm still so excited. So this is from Laneige, and it's one of their sleeping masks, and this was in peppermint. So I got this as a 2-pack at Christmas. The peppermint one, and I think it's a gingerbread one. It was in a little Christmas set. This is, how much is in here? 0.28 ounce, I think it says. It's so small. I want to say it's about half the size of the full-size one. This is how they should sell all their scents, because it's the perfect little size. I have been using this nightly since Christmas, and I just used it up. So this little size like lasted, 7-8 months. I did actually buy this little 2-pack, and I was gonna put it in my son's girlfriend's stockings, but when I went to fill their stockings, I had like way too much stuff that I had bought for them. So I kept this for myself. I had no room. Like, their stuff was just overflowing out of their Christmas stockings. So I kept this for myself. I used it up. I loved it. I wish they sold all of them, all their different flavors or scents, however you want to say it, in this size, because the big size is too big. I can't get through it before it goes bad. So yeah, I know sometimes they do have little sets where they sell 3 or 4 of them together, but I feel like, well, then I'm just back again where I've got a whole bunch of these I can't get through before they go bad. So yeah, but I love this product. I love all the scents I've tried so far. I have the gingerbread one that I'm working on right now, but yeah, use that up. And then I picked up this facial mist. This is from Giovanni, and it's the Hydrating Facial Prime and Setting Mist, green tea with fresh rose water. I grabbed this at Winners. I think, what does it say? $7.99. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And if I saw it again, I would happily repurchase. I would happily repurchase at twice the price I paid even. I absolutely loved this. It felt so good on my skin. It smelled nice. Definitely has a rose scent, but I like that. It's light, it's not horrible. It's more of a perfume rose than like a true rose scent, but again, it's light, refreshing, hydrating mist. I absolutely loved it. Would repurchase if I came across it again. Okay, I've got 2 body products. I did keep my Dr. Teal's bubble bath because I hadn't talked about it in a long time. And this is my favorite bubble bath. Like, I have tried nothing that comes close to this. I love this scent. This is the Cannabis Sativa Hemp Seed Oil. I like this one. It's not my favorite one. I can't think of what my favorite scent is, but it looks very similar to this. It's got the green packaging. I'll put the name up here somewhere so you guys know, but this gives the best bubbles. It makes my skin feel soft when I get out of the tub, and I love it. And for the price, this is a fantastic bubble bath. I'm not able to have baths for the next 6 weeks because I had that surgery, and so I've been really sad. That's been the hardest part. Normally I have a bath every night. I haven't been able to have a bath since my surgery, and I'm not allowed to have a bath for 6 weeks, which is tricky for me. So I'm just showering, which I don't love. So I'm desperately missing my bubble baths, but this is the bubble bath that I love. And then I used up this. This is from the Chemistry brand, which is a sister brand to The Ordinary. This is their Heal Chemistry Stop the Hard Skin Cycle. This is a great foot cream, and it definitely makes, I don't know if there's a little bit of acids in here maybe that helps break down the skin. I have to look that up. I can't read what it says for ingredients. Maybe they're not even listed actually, but I absolutely felt like it helped my feet just stay softer and not build up the hard skin around my heels quite as quick. So the next time I order again from The Ordinary, I'll pick this up. It's a great foot cream. Okay, and then I have 3 hair care products. I have this one from Olaplex. This is the number 3. You know what's funny is I have been using this for years, and I feel like it absolutely does help my hair just stay stronger. But the last time I was at the hairdresser, she mentioned that maybe we shouldn't be using this anymore. So she recommended that, is it called K18? I don't know, it's the treatment she used in my hair. And she gave me a little sample one to take home. And you know what? I actually didn't love it. I didn't love it as much as this. So I don't know. I'm seeing tons of stuff online that says we shouldn't be using the Olaplex anymore, that it's not good for your hair. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If there's any hairdressers who kind of know more about this than me, but it's a product I've been using like since it came out and have seen good results with it. So I don't know. Should I be using this or no? And then I used up this product. I got this in a BoxyCharm SB2 by Sutra Rejuvenating Hair Serum. It's like one of those silicone-y hair oils. I don't know that I would go out of my way to repurchase it. I use right now, what's it called? I can't ever remember what it's called. I use a product very similar to this. I'll put a little picture up so you can see what I'm talking about. And I've been using that product as long as I can remember. And it smooths out my hair. It's what I have in my hair today. And it smooths it out without weighing down the curls. And this product is exactly the same as that product. So, I mean, if this was cheaper than that product, I would pick it up. What is that product called? It's terrible. I've been using it so long. I can't ever remember what it's called. I can't remember. I don't want to go upstairs to look. But anyways, I loved this. If you come across this and it's a good price, I absolutely recommend it. It was a great product. Really smoothed out my hair. The last product in my empties is this one. It's from Marc Anthony, and it's the Nourishing Argan Oil of Moroccan Extra Hold Hairspray. This is just a little travel size. And when I moved, I went through I had a bin where I kept all my travel size products. And I cleaned them out. Stuff that was bad. I mean, I haven't traveled in, oh my goodness, you guys, like 3 years. It just seems, am I the only one? It seems like an impossible task now to plan a trip. I don't want to have to do all the steps required to travel. And in Canada, Air Canada is one of our major airlines, and everything I see online is what a nightmare it is to travel with Air Canada right now. So anyways, I'm not. Pre-pandemic, I found travel stressful. I am not going to do it now. I want to get into all the testing. I don't want to have to do all of the arrive can stuff. If you're Canadian, you know, I don't want to do any of it. I'm just waiting it out. I'm just waiting it out until I can just travel like normal. But I would love to get down to the US. I really miss going to Ulta and just all the things, right? I'd love to travel. We haven't traveled since 2019. I think in 2019 we went to Ireland. I think that's the last trip we took. Prior to that, we did travel. Usually yearly we would do a trip. So anyways, I cleaned out my travel bin. I got rid of a ton of stuff. Lots of it was just bad. But I pulled this out and I used it up. It's a really nice hairspray. I really like it. Does it have much of a scent? No, it's like an aerosol. Oh, there's a little bit in there. Oh, there, yeah, see, it's done. Pretty much done. Smells nice. Gives a nice amount of hold. I don't know if I would say it's a firm hold. Like, it feels more like a light medium, honestly, but I used it. It was fine. It was lovely. So there you go, you guys. There's all the empty products that I've used up since we've been in this house. I do, like I said, I do these videos pretty consistently. I love watching empties. You know, you kind of get a full review of the product. I try to go quick because even with me doing this, I didn't think there was much here. I actually thought, oh, it's going to be a quick video, but I see I'm a half hour into talking about empty products, but they are some of my favorite videos to watch. So there you go, you guys. There's all the products I've used up. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, if you would subscribe, that would be amazing. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone.